Hey everyone, this is Kristen from KristenCoaching.com. Happy Friday to all of you, and I hope all of you have a wonderful weekend ahead. I know out here in sunny California, it's going to be in the 90s this weekend, so I'm very excited and looking forward to it. So I've been talking for a while now about what I think makes a healthy relationship. What makes a long-lasting, loving, healthy relationship with your significant other. And I think that there are 4 key foundations of healthy relationship dynamics that most couples really do not know about. And I've talked about it before in past videos, so I will reiterate what I think those are. I think that healthy communication is key to having a healthy relationship. I think that having a good foundation of trust between you and your significant other is critical. I think high levels of intimacy are really, really important in your relationship. And then the 4th thing is a healthy respect dynamic, respect between you and your significant other. And a lot of people don't really know what the respect piece is. So I wanted to create a video for you today to talk about why respect in a relationship is so important. If you are lacking on any of these 4 foundations, the chances that your relationship is unhealthy is pretty high. The chances of you guys eventually breaking up or having a situation that gets really bad and intense and that could lead to heartache, heartbreak, breakups can absolutely happen. So I really want to be going over the definition of really what respect is, what that looks like, and how to bring that into your relationship with your significant other. So if you are constantly fighting in your relationship, especially if you are having any of your fights be physical, that is absolutely showing a lack of respect in your relationship. You're showing a lack of boundaries that you're having for each other. You're showing a lack of disrespect in the dynamic between you guys. Like, you guys are supposed to be in a loving, committed relationship. And I get that we argue and I get that we fight and have disagreements, but it never needs to rise to that level of disrespect that you are actually putting your hands on one another and hurting each other in any way. It's one thing to hurt each other emotionally, which is absolutely not okay. And it's not okay to hurt each other physically. So if you are having any type of pushing or shoving or just anything physical at all, that's a huge sign of disrespect in your relationship. And I want you to know that now and work on that now before it gets any worse and you do that ever again, because it shouldn't be happening in the first place. And so I have some things that I wanted to go over of what I also think are really good ways to show respect in your relationship with your significant other. I think listening intently to what your partner has to say, even if you disagree with it, even if you're in a heated situation, you need to listen. You need to respect your other person's opinion and beliefs and ideas and acknowledge that. And I want you to know that this is an absolute 2-way street, that your opinions and ideas need to be acknowledged and heard as well. And I think a lot of people don't listen to their other half, especially when they're angry. And even if you're angry, you need to learn how to zip your mouth and listen to what your other person is saying. Because a lot of times when you guys are arguing and that dynamic is happening, that intense interaction, it's because both of you are desperately trying to get your opinion out and one another, and you guys are saying, but you're not listening enough. So it's really key to listen to what your partner's saying and repeat back what they're saying on some level so they know that they hear you. That is huge. I think another way of showing respect is just feeling appreciated in a relationship. So making sure that your other halves, that their needs and desires and things that they want out of the relationship are happening. Again, this should be happening on your end as well. You have needs, you have desires, you have interests, you have wants. So that needs to be happening on their end as well. So you have to make sure that you feel appreciated and valued, and that you're valuing your other half as well. So think about them, when they're not around, and things that you can do to just help the relationship and make it healthier and make it better. No relationship is perfect, and every relationship needs things that absolutely need to be worked on. You have to always try to be improving yourself so you can be a better individual for your relationship and be a better individual for your significant other. So you have to make sure that you are working internally on your own stuff and being the best person you can be so you can be in the best, healthiest relationship possible. That's really, really huge. If you are calling each other names and using words like stupid, idiot, jerk, what have you, if you are disrespecting your other half, then you're disrespecting the relationship in your words. And we get upset. Sometimes we do say things that we regret, but I need you to really pay attention to what you are saying, because your words are extremely powerful. And especially if you are in a situation where you're upset and you are name calling at each other, that is a huge level of disrespect in the relationship, and that can really cause situations to get toxic, to get heated, and to get to a point where both of you do not want it to be. So that's really key. Stop disrespecting each other. Stop name calling. Stop always trying to say something and need to be right. It's huge that you listen, okay? So these are just a few examples of things that you can do to really help increase your level of respect to your other half and increase the level of respect to your relationship. And I hope that your partner watches this video as well, so both of you can be doing the same thing at the same time. There's so many blogs out there. There's so much text out there, things that you can look up that has to do with respect and relationships and how to show that. So I want you to do your own research. I want you to talk to your partner and figure out what kind of things that you guys can do for each other that are respectful, that you can really hone in on this huge critical component and key in your relationship. In addition, so the respect, communication, intimacy, and trust. And if you can get these 4 things solid, you guys are good, and you guys are gonna have the best chance possible to have that long-lasting, healthy relationship that I know you can, and I know that you guys want. So thank you so much for listening, and I will see you guys next time for my next video, and hope you have a wonderful weekend ahead. Enjoy. Bye-bye.